Daniel Dubois was born on September 6, 1997, in Greenwich, London, into a family that would shape his quiet but determined character. From a young age, Daniel showed a natural athleticism and an imposing physical presence, towering over kids his age even as a teenager. Encouraged by his father, who believed in the discipline and purpose boxing could instill, Dubois began training at the Peacock Gym in Canning Town, a well-known boxing hub in East London. It was there, among the heavy bags and the sweat-soaked mats, that he started to develop the tools that would later define him in the ring: raw power, a punishing jab, and calm, icy focus. As an amateur, Dubois represented England and amassed around 70 wins, winning several national titles. Despite his promising amateur career and being part of the GB Olympic squad, Dubois made the bold decision to turn professional in 2017 at the age of 19, opting out of the 2020 Olympics to chase glory earlier in the pro ranks. His promoter, Frank Warren, billed him as a future world champion, and Dubois didn't disappoint in the early stages of his professional journey. In his debut fight, he demolished Marcus Kelly in just 35 seconds. The knockouts came fast and often after that. His powerful right hand and crushing jab overwhelmed opponent after opponent, and within a year, Dubois had captured the WBC youth heavyweight title. The boxing world began to take notice of the soft-spoken Londoner with sledgehammers for fists. He was knocking everyone out and making it look easy. In 2018, he captured the English heavyweight title by stopping Tom Little. By 2019, Dubois had won the British heavyweight title by knocking out Nathan Gorman in a high-profile fight between two undefeated prospects. That performance, which showcased not just Dubois' power, but also his composure and shot selection, earned him widespread praise and confirmed him as one of the most dangerous young heavyweights in the world. With a perfect record and multiple regional belts, Dubois looked unstoppable. However, in November 2020, he faced his biggest challenge yet against fellow undefeated Brit Joyce. The fight was billed as a crossroads clash. Dubois with his explosive power, and Joyce with his relentless pressure and granite chin. The bout was competitive, but as rounds went on, Joyce's jab began to cause serious damage to Dubois' left eye. By the 10th round, with his eye almost swollen shut and doctors warning of a possible fracture, Dubois took a knee and was counted out. It was revealed after the fight that he had suffered a fractured orbital bone and nerve damage, an injury that could have permanently damaged his vision. The boxing world was split. Some praised Dubois for prioritizing his long-term health, while others questioned his heart. But Dubois, ever calm and focused, stayed quiet through the criticism and focused on recovery. After surgery and months out of the ring, he returned in June 2021 with a statement win over Bogdan Dinu, capturing the WBA interim heavyweight title and silencing many doubters. He followed that with a dominant win over Joe Cusumano in the United States, continuing his comeback with devastating form. In 2022, Dubois traveled to Miami to face American Trevor Bryan for the WBA regular world title. With heavyweight royalty like Don King promoting Bryan, the bout carried high stakes. Dubois destroyed Bryan in the 4th round, dropping him with a huge left hook and winning his first world title belt. He now held the WBA secondary title and had moved one step closer to a full world championship. However, in 2023, Dubois was given the biggest opportunity of his career, a shot at unified heavyweight champion Oleksandr Usyk in Poland. The buildup was intense, with Dubois seen by many as a huge underdog. In the 5th round, Dubois landed a hard body shot that sent Usyk to the canvas. The referee controversially ruled it a low blow, giving Usyk time to recover. Dubois protested, and the replay showed the punch was borderline. After regaining control, Usyk rallied and eventually stopped Dubois in the 9th round. The decision sparked debate across the boxing world, with many arguing that Dubois had been robbed of a legitimate knockout. Though the fight ended in defeat, Dubois' performance elevated his reputation. He had pushed one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world to the limit, and arguably should have won. In the aftermath, Dubois showed humility and focus, vowing to come back stronger. He returned in 2024 and continued to rebuild, with high hopes for another title shot. Despite his setbacks, Daniel Dubois remains one of the most dangerous and exciting heavyweights in boxing. His story is one of raw talent, quiet resilience, and unshakable belief. At just 27 years old, with knockout power in both hands and time still on his side, the best chapters of his journey may still be ahead.